Yo, what's up YouTube? Today I'm back with another video, man. And today's video is on the top 3 best Rebirth builds for season 2. As you guys know, I have a lot of builds on my channel for 2K25. So I picked the top 3 best ones for you guys to make for season 2. But before we get into the top 3 best Rebirth builds for season 2, can we get 150 likes on this video? 150 likes would be insane. Also, hit that subscribe button. We're trying to hit 6,000 subscribers. If we can hit 6,000 subscribers, that would be absolutely insane. Also, if you guys need any help or have any questions, leave a comment down below and I'll try my best to respond. But if you guys do not need any help or don't have any questions, leave a comment down below. It helps the video do better. Now, let's get into the top 3 best Rebirth builds for season 2. You guys want to make this build? You guys want to make this build power forward? Again, it's a rebounding wing type of build. It is not a center, but a rebounding wing is like a center. It's a faster center that can play lockdown. And trust me when I say, like, this is really a 2-in-1 build. Like, you are a rebounder and you're a lockdown in the same build. Next is the height. You guys want to go with 6'7". And if you guys remember, rebounding wings were like 6'8", 6'9" on 2K20. But on this game, 6'7" gets crazy stats. So we want to go with power forward. We want to go with 6'7". The weight, we want to go with 268. We got to be strong on this build. If you want to catch boards, we got to box out. Not only that, if you want to play lockdown, we have to have some strength as well. Next is wingspan. What you guys want to do with the wingspan, you guys want to go with 7'3". As you guys know, a lockdown needs a max wingspan, and even a rebounder needs a max wingspan. So we want to go with a 7'3" wing. Once you're done with that, you guys want to continue. Alright, so upgrading this build. Make sure you guys upgrade this build exactly how I show, because just one stat can get you a completely different build. And I wouldn't want that to happen to you guys. So make sure you guys watch the whole video and upgrade as I show. Alright, so first we're going to start off with finishing. Finishing, what you guys want to do, you guys want to go to your standing dunk and make it an 81. And man, 81 standing dunk is very, very, very good. Not too long ago, I upgraded my standing dunk to a 45. And my dunking has been incredibly better on my lockdown. When I'm going for back doors, or even if I just run to the paint and get a fast break, my player gets a good standing dunk, and I don't get blocked on my standing dunks either. So standing dunk will come in clutch for your rebounding wing build. If you guys play rec or 5v5 and you're gonna play the 4, most likely you're gonna be sitting in the corner. So when you make a backdoor cut, guess what you're getting? You're getting a standing dunk. You're not getting a driving dunk. Most of the time you're gonna get a standing. That's what I get when I cut in the paint. I've been backdooring the rec on 2K25 a lot lately, you know what I'm saying? I get a standing dunk almost every time. So most likely you guys will get the same thing too. So we want to go with an 81 standing dunk, and we do get a 71 driving dunk on this build. So if you guys were worried about driving dunks, you guys get a 71. That should give you some secure dunks. Again, the secure dunks, what do I mean by that? Dunks that don't get blocked as much, dunks that are not flashy but gets the job done. So with a 71 driving dunk, you're definitely getting secure dunks. And that's all we want to do for finishing. Next is shooting. 3-pointer. You guys want to go with a 79 3-pointer on this build. A 79 3-pointer is very good. You guys should be able to be very consistent with a 79-3. I have a 73-pointer and I sit in the corner, to be honest, and sometimes I get wing shots here and there, and I would say I'm consistent, you know what I'm saying? If I had a 79 3-pointer, I know I would be lights out. And if you guys need a jump shot for your rebounding wing build, I do have a jump shot video out right now. Make sure you guys go check out that jump shot video. And as you guys can see, we do get Deadeye on bronze, but we will get that higher, don't worry about that. And we get Set Shot Specialist on silver. And I love this badge right here because this is what made me consistent. Once I unlocked that Set Shot Specialist silver, I became consistent with my shooting. So you guys definitely want to unlock this. Make sure you guys go to Street Ball, or if you guys are rebirthing this build, I'm pretty sure you will get Set Shot Specialist on silver, which is very good. And not only that, if you guys hit level 30, which I really recommend you guys to do, you guys get a badge elevator. You guys can turn this to gold, and when you guys get this badge gold, that's when it's really over. Like, you guys are going to be super green with this build. Next is the mid-range. You guys want to go with 85 mid-range. Again, this is the jump shot cheese. This is so you can get good jump shot bases. This is so you guys can get Deadeye, and you can shoot over people in this game. So if you guys want to shoot over people, or if you guys don't want light contests to affect you, go with Deadeye on silver. You guys definitely want Deadeye. But more importantly, most importantly, is the jump shot bases, because we don't want to have bad jump shot bases with this build. But also tap into the midi game, man. I'm trying to tap into it myself. I'm trying to learn how to like fade out that corner, you know what I'm saying? Like if I get the ball, the 3-pointer's not open, I just want to go fade that midi because I have a high mid-range. You guys want to tap into that as well. It's a free bucket. It's a free bucket if you get the timing down. And that's all we really want to do for shooting. We can finish on this build, we can shoot on this build. And if you guys do remember 2K20 rebounding wings, it didn't have high 3-pointers. It had around a 79 3-pointer as well. And people were going crazy with 38 silver and a 79 3-pointer. Some rebounding wings were more consistent than perimeter lockdowns, I cannot lie. So next is playmaking. Pass accuracy, we want to go with a 65 pass ac. 65 pass accuracy is pretty good. You guys will be able to throw the passes very well with a 65 pass accuracy. Again, you guys are a rebounding wing. You guys are probably going to be playing lock, center on this build. And you don't really need a high pass accuracy to play lock or a center on this build. Because all you're really doing, if you're playing 2s, you're passing it back to your guard in the 2s. If you're playing 3s, you're probably going to just be rotating. Like, you're going to pass it from the corner to the hash, and the hash is going to pass it to the guard. You're probably most likely not going to be making plays on this build, so we don't need a high pass accuracy. If you guys do want to go with a high pass accuracy, you're going to have to sacrifice some defensive stats, but I recommend you guys to look at these defensive stats, look at the whole build before upgrading your pass accuracy higher. But with a 65 pass accuracy, we do get dimer on bronze, and we get break starter on bronze, which is pretty decent, I'm not going to lie, but it gets the job done. A 65 pass accuracy gets the job done, and that's all we want. We just want to be able to reset to our guard, or just pass it to the hash. That's all we want to do, and that's pretty much all we're gonna do. And if it's an open pass, everybody can make an open pass, and a 65 pass accuracy is not slow. It is decently quick, and that's all we want to do for playmaking. Rebounding wings on 2K20 didn't dribble at all, unless you guys were like a Steezo and you guys were dribbling on a rebounding wing. But for the most part, a rebounding wing on 2K20 was setting screens and slipping or spotting up, you know what I'm saying, or pick and pop too. Next is defense. First, we're going to start off with a perimeter defense. We want to make it an 85. We want to have an 85 perimeter on this build because you do not want to get shot over. People getting shot over is a big thing on 2K25. If you're not there on defense, or if you do not have challenger, get ready to get shot over. This is an overdose type of year. I'm not going to lie, I got shot over a couple of times because I was playing bad defense. But when I'm on my man, I'm playing great defense, and they try to shoot over me, they're bricking, you know what I'm saying? When we play good defense, we want to get rewarded. We want to get credited for our good defense. So we want to go with an 85 perimeter. With an 85 perimeter, that gives us silver challenger, which is very good. That will allow our contest to mean something rather than just being a ghost on the court. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't have challenger, you're a ghost on the court. The amount of times I've seen a 6'2" get shot over because they don't have perimeter, I'm not gonna lie, it's actually insane. But we don't want that to happen to us, so that's why we want to go to 85. We also will get other badges as well, like on-ball menace, we will get it. We just got to upgrade our physicals. Pig dodger, we will get it. We just got to upgrade our physicals. And of course, we will get immovable enforcer. We just got to upgrade our physicals, which we will do at the end. So you guys will get all these badges right here. You don't have to worry about it. And we get off-ball pest gold, which is very good. This is clamps for the off-ball. Next is our steal. We want to go with 89 steal. Man, I'm telling you guys, it will get dangerous on this build. Like, you guys will be going crazy. You guys get 89 steal on this build. With 89 steal, we do get glove on silver, which is very good. We will be able to get on-ball plucks. I was watching Yo Xvu yesterday. I don't know if he has 89 steal or not, but he has to have something around that. The amount of bump steals I've seen, I felt bad for the other team because he was getting one every play. You guys can go up to a crazy steal on this build once you get your cap breakers. You get your first one and starter 3. And not only that, you can elevate your badge one tier higher with level 30. But you guys have a choice here. You guys can upgrade your set shot specialist to gold or your glove to gold. It really just depends on you, what you want the most. But to be honest, you should just cap breaker your steal to 91 and that will be better. But we also do get interceptor on gold, and lane steals are something different on this game. As you guys can see, we have a 7'3" wingspan and we are 6'7". We're catching those lanes with gold interceptor. You're gonna get interceptions with this build, without a doubt. Without a doubt, you guys are gonna get interceptions on this build, and that's what the rebounding wing was like kind of crazy about. Like, they were getting interceptions, they were getting on-ball steals on 2K20. They were just moving different, man. They were moving like a lockdown, then they will outboard someone in the paint. That's why they were so different, man. We will be able to do that this year as well. Next is block. We want to go with an 84 block. This build is different. 84 block. I have a 68 block and I'm getting chased down blocks. Imagine you guys with an 84 block. man, we will get high flying denier, just gotta upgrade our physicals. Paint controller, we will get it higher as well. You guys are about to be swatting everybody in the paint, and I think this year block is more important than ever because hands up defense doesn't really do too much this year with contest. But if you jump with someone in the paint and you contest them, definitely gonna miss. So we definitely want an 84 block. It's super essential this year, super important this year. I wouldn't go anything lower than this because it will come in clutch. Especially if you might play center with this build sometimes, you know, if you're playing park 3s or 2s or even going to the comp stage and you're playing center position, you're going to need to block so you can block the other centers. Next is defensive rebound. We want to go with a 93 defensive rebound. This is what makes the build a rebounding wing. This is what makes your rebounding wing, that 93 defensive rebound. We get gold rebound chaser. It's actually insane how much boards this build can catch. And our offensive rebound, we want to go with an 82. If you guys want to switch these around, you guys want to go with a 93 offensive, 82 defensive, you guys can do it. But I feel like this is good right here because offensive rebounds are usually easier than a defensive rebound. And I'm saying I feel like defensive is harder. So you guys want to go with an 82 offensive and a 93 defensive. And this is what makes you a rebounding wing, man. You guys are able to catch rebounds. You guys are able to go crazy with the defense. And you guys will be super fast as well, man. That's what rebounding wing specialized in. They were just a faster center. They were just able to do everything faster than a regular center could. And we will get box out beast as well and pogo. You just got to upgrade our physicals. I know I've said that a lot, but I just don't want you guys to worry about your badges. We will get all the badges you guys need and want. So we want to get into that right now. Speed 85. You got to have an 85 speed on this build. Again, we are a rebounding wing, so that means we can play lockdown / center. And if we're playing lockdown, we got to be able to keep up with our opponents. And most likely, we're going to be guarding ball. And these guards are fast this year. They have high speed with ball. They have high agility. They have high speed. And we got to keep up with that. We can't be slow. Because if we're slow, our opponents are going to get buckets. We're going to lose the game. So we want to go with an 85 speed so we can keep up with these guard builds. Keep up with everybody on the court. Next is agility. We want to go with a 78 agility, which is max. Which is very, very good because that allows us to get on-ball menace on silver, get pick dodger on silver, shifty shooter bronze. So again, that fade game in the midi because it's an easy 2. And we also get slippery off-ball on gold. And I cannot lie, this badge is insane, man. The amount of times I get dexed on the rec, like, it be confusing me. Like, someone goes left and then boom, they're in the right side getting dragged to the corner. It's actually insane how slippery off-ball works this year. Very, very good. Definitely want to go with a 78 agility. Definitely want to go for them slippery off ball sometimes, them dexes sometimes. Really helps. Next, strength. We want to have a high strength because we are going to be getting boards on this build. We are going to play lockdown on this build. We want to go to 90 so we can get immovable enforcer on gold. We also do get brick ball on silver as well. And we get box out beast gold, which is super, super important because we're going to need to box out these centers and we're going to need strength for that. And we're going to need this badge for that. It's going to make it easier and better for us. Brick wall silver, of course, setting screens for our guards, and a movable enforcer for getting bumpy. We want to get bumpy. And last but not least is our vertical. We want to go with an 82 vertical on this build because the 82 vertical will help us catch our rebounds. And not only that, we do get high flying denier on silver with an 82 vertical, which is chase down artist. We got to be swatting these people that are going to the paint, so we're definitely gonna need that chase down artist silver. Aerial wizard for catching lobs. Pogo stick gold. Because some people might just be pump faking and pump faking and pump faking. Gotta jump, you know what I'm saying? So we definitely want pogo stick. And not only that, it's just recovery for our blocks as well. Like when we go for a block, we want to recover quick, you know what I'm saying? So pogo stick definitely helps with that. And rise up on silver so we can go for our standing dunks quicker. And the last few upgrades is really preference. You guys can go up on your offensive, up on your block, up on your interior. If you guys want that higher pass accuracy, you guys can definitely do that. Me personally, I'm probably gonna go up with pass accuracy just to 66. Why not make it faster? Probably be better for us. A little bit on post control, and we are at 99 overall on the rebounding wing build, man. All right, so the position you guys want to make this build, you guys can make this build point guard or shooting guard, depending where you want to sit on 5s and pro-am. This is an all-around guard. You can use it on 3s, 2s, 1v1 court. You can use it anywhere. But if you guys do play pro-am and 5v5, pick the position you guys want to be in. Do you guys want to be the 2 or the 1? For me, I'm probably going to go shooting guard because that's how I made this build. I made this build on a shooting guard. So that's what I'm going to go with. Next is the height. I'm going to go with 6'6". As you guys know, 6'6" was the meta height last year. Next is weight. We want to go with 180. We want this build to be fast. And the wingspan, what we want to do, we want to take it down by 3 so we can have a 93 three-pointer. This build will have gold limitless range. So once you guys are done with this, you guys want to continue. All right, so upgrading this build. Make sure you guys upgrade this build exactly how I show, because just one stat can get you a completely different build, and I wouldn't want that to happen to you guys because this builder can get confusing sometimes. So make sure you guys watch the whole video and upgrade as I show. Alright, so finishing, so making this build, I try to emulate a 2K24 6'6" guard as much as I can. So we want to be able to finish, shoot, defend, and be quick. And that's what I did on this build. So for finishing, what we're going to start with, our driving dunk. We're going to go with an 84 driving dunk on this build. And you guys can go with a higher driving dunk, like an 87, and get pro contact dunks. But I went with an 84 driving dunk because we get good dunk packages with an 84 driving dunk. With an 84 driving dunk, we do get LeBron James dunk package, and we do get Clyde Drexler. We get a lot of other good dunk packages as well. So because we got those good dunk packages, I stopped at an 84. And also we can think about cap breakers. We can literally make this build have a higher driving dunk down the line. And to our vertical, if we hit a started 3, you guys can go with 87 driving dunk. But you guys will have to sacrifice your steal if you want to go with an 87 driving dunk and putting up your vertical to a 70. Of course, check the requirements for pro contact dunks before upgrading. Next is our driving layup. We want to go with a 78. It will automatically go up to a 78. And a 78 driving layup is super high. I cannot lie. That's a very good layup. So we could definitely finish well in the paint with this build. You also get float game on silver if you guys know how to go for floaters. If you guys are good with floaters, you guys can definitely kill it in the paint and go crazy. You get float game on silver, aerial wizard bronze, and layup mix master on bronze. Also, if you guys do want good dunk packages, you guys have to upgrade your standing dunk to a 40. Trust me when I say this. If you want LeBron James dunk package, you gotta have a 40 standing dunk. Do not make the mistake of not going with a 40 standing dunk. You will lose out on dunk packages, and you don't want to do that. If you want this build to be lethal, you guys want this build to be elite, you're gonna need those dunk packages to go crazy. And that's all we want to do for finishing. Next is shooting, 3-point shot. When I was thinking about making this build, I'm like, I really want this build to be able to shoot, dribble, and finish super good. Like, I wanted this build to be a crazy offensive build while also having defense, so you guys can bring it to the 1v1 court and play with it on 2s. So I decided to go with a 93 3-pointer. I was gonna go 92 for a silver limitless range, but 93 is just one tick off, and we get limitless range. We get a bunch of gold badges. We will get shifty shooter on gold as well. Just gotta upgrade our physicals, which we will do at the end. But look at what we get. We get Deadeye on gold, and you guys know on this game you can shoot over people, so Deadeye gold will go crazy. Limitless range on gold, and limitless range works this year. It's not broken. It actually works. So that will go crazy as well. Having a 93 3-pointer on a 6'6", shooting from deep. And also we get set shot specialist on gold. Boosts his chances of knocking down standstill shots. And majority of the time, we will be shooting standstill shots. You guys know how to quick stop? That's a standstill shot. But not only that, we will be able to fade as well. So as soon as we upgrade our agility, which we will, and it will be a very good agility, so we can fade in the midi very well. And not only that, we can fade at the 3-point line, especially in that corner in the 3-point line. So I'm not gonna lie, this build is deadly with shooting. Of course, if you guys want to go 92 and just upgrade other things and spread it out, of course you guys can do that. As you guys know, we will get good jump shot bases because we have a 93 3-pointer. If I'm not mistaken, you guys could probably get Kyle Korver. Kyle Korver is good, man. Kyle Korver is a great jump shot. I love that jump shot base. You guys could probably go crazy with that, man. So definitely want to go with a 93 3-pointer. We also get an 83 mid-range, so you know we're sparking down those middies. If you catch us in that mid-range, we might just fade it. You guys really have options on the 6'6" build. Next is the free throw. We want to go with a 70 free throw. This is for my rec boys. This is for my 5v5 boys. This is definitely a good rec 5v5 build. So definitely want to go with a 70 free throw. And that's all we want to do for shooting. Next is playmaking, pass accuracy. We want to go with a 71 pass accuracy. And I know you guys probably are wondering, like, why? Why do you keep going with low pass accuracy? Me, when I make this build, I think about all game modes. I don't just think about 3s and 2s and 5s. I think about 1v1 court. And if we upgrade our pass accuracy to 87, 80, we're going to lose so much upgrades, so much attributes in other categories that could have made this build a lethal build, an elite build. And I personally know that you can pass the ball very well with a 71. Like, yeah, I know a 71 pass accuracy is fast. It's not slow. So to lose out on a steal, to lose out on speed and agility over a pass accuracy when a 71 can do the job, that's why I don't really go with high pass accuracy build sometimes, unless I'm making a short guard. And also, if you guys are going to play 1v1 court on this build, what is that pass accuracy going to serve you in a 1v1 court? You lose out on a steal, that could have helped you in the 1v1 court. You lose out on speed, that could have helped you in the 1v1 court. You lose out on so much things that can help you in 1v1 court because you have a 85 pass accuracy that only works in 2s and 3s and 5s. So just to make it an all-around usable build, you want to go with a 71. And with a 71, we do get break starter on bronze. Not only that, we do get dimer on silver. So we can help our teammates, man. When we pass the ball to our teammates, they will have a boost to their jump shot because we have dimer on silver. Trust me when I say you want to keep this at 71. If you guys really do want a high pass accuracy, you guys are going to have to put down your 3-point shot maybe to get a high pass accuracy. You guys probably going to have to put down your steal to get a high pass accuracy. But that's if you really want it. Next is ball handle. Ball handle, we got to go to 93 ball handle, man. Got to go with a 93 ball handle. The reason we're going with 93 ball handle is for that ankle assassin gold. I know you guys have seen clips or maybe even in game. Some people are twisting and turning their ankles. People are getting ankle broken on this game. Like, it might just be more than 2K24. And 2K24, I thought I seen ankle breakers, but this game, ankle breakers are very good. It's like 2K17 all over again. But ankle assassin, you guys do get a gold with a 93 ball handle. If you put it down 1, you see you get silver. When we put it to 93, we have a gold. And we want to be able to break ankles, man. When you break ankles, it's a free 3-pointer or a free 2-pointer. So we want to have ankle assassin. It'll help us get open. Not only that, we do get handle for days on gold with a 93 ball handle, which is very good. That should allow us to dribble very well and keep our stamina. We also get unpluckable on gold. We don't want to get ripped by these lockdowns. On-ball steals are not super OP this year, but them bump steals are something crazy. So, you know what I'm saying? And 2K might fix the on-ball steals very soon. So we want to keep that unpluckable. We don't want to be getting ripped as a ball handler. And with a 93 ball handle, you guys should get all the dribble moves you guys want and need for this build, so you guys can combo up and go crazy. Next is speed with ball. We want to go with an 86 speed with ball so we can get lightning launch on gold. This is everywhere on the court, guys. This is not just to the basket. I know the description says when driving to the basket. It's everywhere on the court. This is your speed boost. Speed with ball matters this year more than ever. This is not like last year. Last year you could go with a 45 and L2 cancel everywhere. Not this year. This year you need a speed with ball. You got to be fast on your builds. Especially on a 6-6 build. They're trying to make these builds slower. They're trying to patch these 6-6 builds, so we need to make it fast. We have to make it fast. And also, very important, you guys want to use Devin Booker dribble style. And once you guys are done with playmaking, you guys want to go to defense. Perimeter defense, what you guys want to do, you guys want to make it a 71. The reason I went with a 71 perimeter is so we can get challenger on bronze. A lot of people are getting shot over in this game, and I didn't want that to happen on the 6-6 build, because if we're going to be 6'6 and getting shot over by a 6'2, it's kind of sad, you know what I'm saying? Kind of embarrassing if you think about it. Like, we're so tall and we're getting shot over by a 6'2. So I made sure it had some type of perimeter defense so we can contest shots. And with a 71 perimeter, we should be able to contest shots if we play good defense. If you guys want to use your cap breakers towards perimeter defense as you guys play with this build, definitely a good idea. You guys can turn this build into a guard lock. Like, if you use your cap breakers on perimeter and steal, like all 15, you guys can be very dangerous on this build. It will really be a guard lock, you know what I'm saying? But with 71 perimeter, we should get the job done with contest. We should be able to do our job of locking up our opponent. But not only will we have a 71 perimeter, we will have an 85 steal on this build. You guys want to go with an 85 steal so we can get interceptor on gold. If we're playing 5v5 pro-am or we're playing rec, people better be careful because we're catching those passing lanes. And if you guys have been playing the game or have been watching streams, passing lanes are super overpowered this year. They're crazy this year. We want to have interceptor on gold. We want to be able to get those passing lanes. We want to get steals. We want to be able to have the ball back. So we want to go to 85 steal for the interceptor on gold. And we do get glove on silver, so that will allow us to get on-ball steals. And if you guys do want other stats, like, I'm not going to really play 5s or rec or 3v3 pro-am, or I don't need an 85 steal to get a passing lane. If you guys feel that way, go with a 79 steal. Go with a 79 steal, which is very good. You guys will have silver glove and silver interceptor. You guys will still be able to get passing lanes. And if you put down your steal to 79, you guys can get a higher driving dunk. You guys can upgrade your vertical. You guys can make the build even faster with the physicals. It's really just preference if you guys go with a 79 steal. But if you guys want to be able to, like, be a lockdown in the court as well, 85 steal will definitely make you close to a lock. But you guys go with 79 or 85 is just preference. Me, I'm gonna keep it at 85. I want to be dangerous on defense. Like when you see me, just know I'm getting a passing lane or a steal. So that's why I'm going with 85 steal personally. Next is block. We have to have a block on this build. We want to go with a 68 block. I made the mistake last year of not having a block on my build. I would not make that mistake again. We have a 68 block on this build. We do get high flying denier, which is chase down artist. We get chase down artist on a 6-6 build. We're gonna get our blocks. We're gonna defend that paint very well. And I know you guys might be thinking like, whoa, we're gonna have a block but no interior. Interior defense, I'm gonna be honest. Hands up defense in the paint right now, it's looking bad. I cannot lie. You have to jump this year. Even if you might contest them with your hands up, they might make it on you. Cannot lie. You have to jump. If you do not jump in the paint and get a contest while jumping, you're gonna make that layup. You know, sadly, that's how it is. So we gotta be able to jump against these people that are going for layups, going for dunks. And we do get chase down artists. So, you know, if someone beats us to the paint, guess what? We get to swat it with chase down artists. And last but not least, we do have our physicals, speed. I try my best to make this build fast because they're trying to patch these 6-6 builds. They're trying to make them slow, but we have to make these builds fast. So I try to make this build fast. And I think I did that, you know what I'm saying? With Devin Booker dribble style, you guys should be able to be fast on this build. You guys should be able to go crazy. If you guys want your build to be fast on defense and offense, you guys want to go with 86 speed. So we can be fast on defense and offense. Speed, I feel like it affects both. 2K might say it's without the ball in your hand, but I think it's both. You know what I'm saying? And I heavily recommend for you guys to go with 86 speed. So you guys can be fast on this build. You guys can keep up with your opponents that you're guarding. But when you guys do have the ball in your hand, you guys can be fast as well. Next is agility. I'm going to go with 84 agility. Again, we want to be quick on this build. I went with an 84 agility because I want this build to be quick. It needs to run fast. It needs to speed boost fast. Because if we're slow, everybody can guard us. But if we're quick, nobody can guard us. So we want to go with an 84 agility as well. And next is vertical. I went with a 65 vertical. I went with a 65 vertical because we get posterizer on bronze. It's not just for contact dunks that posterizer works. If you guys go up for a dunk, sometimes you dunk on someone without it being a visual contact dunk, but you just dunk on someone just doing a regular dunk. I don't know how to explain it, but it happens sometimes. Like 7 yesterday. All right, so the position you guys want to make this build, this is a center build, so we want to go with center. Height, we want to go with 7 foot. 7 foot centers were very good in 2K24, especially the ones with the high pass accuracy. And stay tuned, you guys will see what the pass accuracy is on this build. But those builds really went crazy in the rec. You really capitalized on a lot of rep with the high pass accuracy center. Weight, we want to go with 240. 240 is the weight on this build because we don't want to be a slow 7 foot center. We want to be a decently quick 7 foot center. Next is the wingspan. We want to go with 7'6" and not max so we can get a 89 strength. That 89 strength will give us Box Out Beast Hall of Fame. So definitely go with a 7'6" wingspan. Once you're done with that, you guys want to continue. Alright, so upgrading this build. Make sure you guys upgrade this build exactly how I show, because just one stat can get you a completely different build. And I wouldn't want that to happen to you guys. So make sure you guys watch the whole video and upgrade as I show. Alright, so first, we want to get into finishing. Finishing, when we're on the 7 foot center, we want to have a standing dunk. And we want to go with a 90 standing dunk so we can get our standing contacts. When you guys are on the 7 foot center, you guys are not really going for driving dunks, driving layups. So that's why we want to go with a 90. And also, in my opinion, I feel like a 7 foot center without a standing dunk, it's missing something, you feel me? I wouldn't go with anything lower because this is just an important stat. And an important stat like this, we don't want it low, especially on this build. And that's really all we want to do for finishing, because the rest will just get upgraded automatically, but it will go up to 68. So we can just do it right now. We can just upgrade that to 68. A 68 driving dunk is not bad. I'm pretty sure you get secure dunks like the rim grazers. You know what I'm saying? The unblockable dunks, not the really through the leg flashy dunks, but secure ones. So we want to go with a 68 driving. Layup, it will stay the same because we don't really go for driving layups on a big man. We really go for like standing layups. Our standing layups are tied in with our close shot. And we have a 75 close shot, so we can definitely make standing layups with a 75 close shot. We don't need a driving layup. But next, we want to go into the shooting. And I made this build have a three-pointer because I know sometimes there won't always be a dunk in the paint, and sometimes you have to drag the opponent's center out of the paint. And how do you do that? By sparking threes. like sparking threes or sparking a midi. And for us to make our three-pointers consistently and our midis consistently, we want to go with a 73 three-pointer on this build. I was going to go with a 72, but you know what I'm saying, I had an extra upgrade left, so I went 73. And you guys should be able to be consistent with a 73 three-pointer. I will show you guys a jump shot really soon. You guys will drag those centers out of the paint and your paint will be freed up. And that just opens up the court and it makes the game just flow better. It's not just forced layups, forced dunks. It's not just a crumble session, you know what I'm saying? Everything is better. But for us to really solidify this build and make it a great three-point shooter, you gotta do the midi cheese. You gotta go with a 78 mid-range. And not just for midi cheese, I feel like a 78 mid-range will come in clutch too, because maybe you guys don't want to pop out to the three. Maybe you guys just want to pop out to the mid-range, get an easy shot. But the 78 mid-range is super important for two reasons. One, a jump shot base that you guys need and jump shot releases you guys need. Two, set shot specialist silver. I made sure that this build got set shot specialist silver because this is what made me consistent on my build. My lockdown build has a 73 pointer. I got the set shot specialist silver. I became consistent. And I want you guys to be consistent as well because you guys can't be bricking three-pointers, you know what I'm saying? Definitely want set shot specialist silver. I will recommend you guys on a 7-foot build, you want to practice your jump shot in the pro-am arena, in the art of shooting. Not really the my court. The my court is kind of misleading, but in the pro-am arena, I definitely recommend you guys to shoot some jump shots, get your jumpers in, practice catch and shoot shooting, go to street ball, play with a friend. If you guys become chicken with this build, you guys shoot greens, it will just be a better overall experience for you. So the jump shot you guys want to use for this build is Jonathan Isaac lower base, Charles Oakley release 1, and upper release number 2, Jaren Jackson Jr. This is a very good jump shot for my 7-footers. This is what you guys want to use, and you guys want to put it on push because I feel like release is a little bit too slow with this jump shot, but you guys do want to go with a 75 release speed as well. And your animation blending, go with 55-45. This is a good jump shot for this build right here. And that's all we want to do for shooting. Next is playmaking, pass accuracy. We want to go with 87 pass accuracy on this build, man. You guys know I got you guys. I know you guys love the 7'3" centers, the 7-foot centers from 2K24 with a high pass accuracy. So I had to make it for you guys on 2K25. And bro, at 87 pass accuracy is super fast. So you guys can go crazy with this. This is definitely a good rep method as well. Catch a rebound, throw the ball across the court to your teammate that is open for a dunk or for a 3-point shot. And that's the rep farm right there, man. Especially if you guys want to play random rec with people that you don't know. Grab the rebound, throw it across the court, throw it for the fast break, and just get your rep. But it's not just good for rep, it is definitely good just in general. I used to love playing with a 7-foot center with pass accuracy on 2K24 because I used to just be open and they would just dot me in 2 seconds, you feel me? They will catch a rebound, dot me. Or if they just have the ball in their hand, they see me open, they just hit me and I'm open every single time because the pass accuracy is so quick. So I used to love playing with them. I know a lot of people love playing with these high pass accuracy centers as well, and I know you guys love using them too. So you guys want to go with an 87. We get bailout on bronze. That's kind of important. Definitely use it here and there if we don't have an open shot and we want to pass out. Break starter gold, very important. Catch that rebound, throw it across the court. Versatile visionary. This allows high risk creative passes and alley-oops to be made more successfully, so that can help too. And we got diamond gold. So if our point guards are missing after we pass it to them, they have no excuse. Now I'm just trolling. Of course, this game, you know, shooting's hard, but we have gold diamond to help our teammate to green more shots and go crazy. So that's all we want to do for playmaking. We're not going to be a dribbling center. Let me know if you guys want a 7-foot playmaking center. I'll see if I can cook one up. Leave it down in the comments below if you guys want that. Next is defense. Interior defense, we want to go with a 77. The reason I went with a 77 interior on this build is because I feel like interior defense, it's okay on this game, but jumping while someone is going for a layup, going for a dunk, is definitely the best option this year. I recommend you guys to jump. I know sometimes it might not be smart to jump, so of course, you know, be wise when you jump. And of course, when you guys do contest a layup with your hands up, they should be missing. But sometimes this game is fluky in the paint, but we are 7 foot with a 7'6" wingspan, so we should make majority miss. But again, this game is just broken in the paint. Like, you miss wide open layups, make contested layups. This game is confusing, but that's why we have a block on this build. I got you guys. Trust me, I got you guys. We have a 93 block on this build, and I didn't just do that for no reason. I've seen it with my own eyes, a 93 block, and I was just mind blown playing rec because I played rec with some centers that you know, they have an 87, maybe 78 block, you know what I'm saying? Maybe they don't have the highest block. People were just making buckets on them. They weren't getting too much blocks. Then I played with a center that had a 93 block. This guy was blocking everything. Of course, he did have his badges, so he was definitely going to be able to get those blocks. But the difference between 87 and 93, I think it's major. I think it's major. That's just my opinion. You guys are going to be swatting every single person that comes into that paint. And you guys are in for a surprise with what this build will get in badges, especially for that paint defense. As you guys can see, we get paint patroller on gold, protects the brim at a high level, which we really need. This is anchor. Pogo stick, we will get it higher. We just got to upgrade our physicals. And high flying denier, we will get it. We will get it. We just got to upgrade our physicals, which we will get into really, really soon. 93 block is insane. You guys will love it. I know you guys will love it. And you guys will be able to protect that paint very, very well. Next, we want to get into our defensive rebound. We want to go with a 96 defensive rebound, man. And you guys can cap breaker this when you guys hit starter 3. This is a rep build. I'm not gonna lie, you guys can run into the random wreck with this build and go crazy with the rep. Even when you're playing with your friends, this is a crazy rep build because that 87 pass accuracy and just your high rebound. But I went with a 96 rebound so we could get Rebound Chaser Hall of Fame. We're not gonna let these other people outboard us, you know what I'm saying? We cannot let that happen. We are 7 foot. We're gonna be jumping out the gym for that rebound too, you know what I'm saying? We cannot let other people out rebound us on a 7-footer. And that Rebound Chaser Hall of Fame will help us. Again, if you guys cap breaker, you guys can get Legend, Rebound Chaser. And not only that, if you guys hit season level 30, you guys can up this badge to Legend and go crazy with that. Or you guys can use a different badge to get Legend, because this is not the only Hall of Fame badge you guys will get. You guys will get more Hall of Fame badges as we upgrade our physicals. As a center, our job is to rebound the ball, is to catch those boards. And if we're a center that can't catch boards, that's bad, you feel me? So we want to go to 96. We want to get our boards. We want to out rebound people. And not only will we have a 96 defensive, we will have an 89 offensive. And that's all we want to do for defensive rebounding. Next is our physicals, which is one of the most important parts. And I really recommend you guys to follow the physicals I put here because it's important. You guys don't want to be slow. You guys don't want to be weak. And you guys don't want to be jumping low. So speed first. We want to go with a 71 speed. We do not want to be that slow 7-foot center. It takes a year and a half just to get up the court. 5 seconds have gone in the clock and he's still back court because he's so slow. We're not going to be that center. We're not going to be that center. We're going to be that 7-foot center that is decently quick. And the 71 speed is very important for you to be quick. This will allow you to keep up with the other centers. This will allow you to help on defense. This will allow you to do everything. And also, it will allow you to get high flying denier. We will get it higher than that. Again, you guys are in for a surprise. Next is another important stat, agility. You guys want to max out your agility. This is how you run from left to right. Say if your guard gets hit by screen and you want to hedge a little bit. It's either you run left or right depending on the screen. If you have low agility or if your agility is not at a 60s plus, your reaction time to run right or left will be super slow. And the guard's going to get a free bucket or someone's going to get a free bucket. So agility is how fast you move from left to right. It really just feels like a reaction time stat. Like, how fast can your player react from left to right? I don't know how to explain it, but it's super important, man. My boy Mar made a build without an agility. He had to go remake another center because he needs agility. You know what I'm saying? So we don't want to make that mistake. We want to have agility on our builds. Next is our strength. Super important for a center to have strength. We want to go to 89 strength so we could get boxed out beast Hall of Fame. We got to be able to box out these centers. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how we get boards. We got to box out centers to get our boards, to confirm our boards. We don't want these centers to be breaking our box out, moving us out the way like we're a little boy. When we box out in the paint, we don't want them to move us or we don't want them to snake around us. So we want to have a strength so we can get our boards. Next is brick wall. We get brick wall and silver. Brick wall is definitely important. You know, if you guys want to set screens for your guards or set screen for anybody, maybe an off ball or something, you guys have brick wall and silver. You guys can just elevate this badge. If it's a tier 2 badge, I'm pretty sure you guys can just use the level 15 tier 2 elevator. And last but not least, another important stat is our vertical. And we want to go to 83 vertical on this build for many reasons. For all these badges, Hall of Fame and gold, we get Pogo Stick Hall of Fame, super good. Rise Up gold, amazing for standing dunks. We need that. Aerial Wizard on gold, so we can catch those standing lobs. High Flying Denier on Hall of Fame, on a 7-foot center. Like, bro, these centers better watch out. Like, we're there in the paint. Like, even if we're not there, guess what? We're running down and gonna be there. We're gonna be there to swat it. This is fire, bro. You gotta go with 83 vertical, and 83 vertical is super important for rebounds. We gotta be able to jump out the gym for our rebounds, and if we have a low vertical, people are gonna outboard us. These 6'10s, these 6'9s, they got hops. We gotta be able to jump up higher than them, and we're 7 foot with a 7'6" wingspan, so if we're jumping just as high as them, guess what? We're catching the board. Gotta have a vertical. Vertical super important. Never go with a low vertical on a center. It's very important to have vertical for badges and for the rebounds. And last but not least is our free throw. We want to upgrade that a little bit. And we are 99 overall on the best center build, man. This build is so tough.